themed, a Nigerian wedding themed fashion collection. Babe, nothing out of the ordinary, just something simple, but a little bit of style. But then the one thing I want to talk about why this works maybe is that, a bit invigorated by the amazing dish that the Olobe will cook and stain your white. But then here's the beautiful thing. The beautiful people who made this possible, talking about WOW, they have two varieties of soaps, right? They have the WOW multi-use detergent, and then they have the WOW regular detergent, and it basically washes all type of clothes. So if you're grooving too much in a party and maybe you sweat a lot and you sweat in places that are not supposed to be visible, or you're just having a tough time with the shaki and kwama and it enters your eye or touches where it's not supposed to go to, and you're wondering maybe the fabric is ruined forever. That's not going to be the case, because with WOW, now your clothes would always look sparkling, always go back to new, and one thing is certain, it's never going to smell bad. So basically, to start off the collection, I'm going to show you the beautiful Yoruba angel, because we don't do demons here where we are. So we're going to introduce Shegs, the very first fashion model. He's basically putting on, just a normal senator style, nothing out of the ordinary, but something swanky. He's styling it up with a bit of kicks. He has the Ashoke cap, and then he has the glasses, because now, big Shegs, the vibes. But then here's the thing, Shegs is a Yoruba guy, right? And Shegs loves local delicacy, egusi, efo, everything. And Shegs is about to go for this wedding party. And Shegs knows that there is no way he's going to miss the abula when the abula comes. So Shegs is like, you know what, I'm going to wear my clothes, I'm going to eat it, fold the sleeves, let everything get into my eye. And by the time I go home, I'm going to use my WOW multi-use detergent, especially for colors and Ankara, because he knows that once you just use a little bit of the WOW on his fabric, it washes it off. Thank you very much, Shegs. The next person who is going to model our clothes is Rachel. Rachel is a rich auntie, that's why she's putting on abaya, but not just any regular abaya. So abaya, please come forward, Rachel. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. So we basically styled Rachel's abaya with a very beautiful clutch. Please show them the clutch, Rachel. Please show them the clutch. With a necklace, a very beaded necklace, because she's an Edo princess, so she has to wear something that represents where she's coming from. But you know what? People like this, they are usually the envy of parties, because she has a lot of money and she wants people to know that. So there is no how people will not want to stain her white. In her case, stain her blouse. So if some people want to fight, maybe blood might shed. Even if they should throw blood on her abaya, nothing is going to happen, because WOW has the WOW multi-use detergent that makes sure that every stain comes off. The next stuff is, you can't have a wedding without a groom, correct? Look at him now. Our groom is out here chilling. Let me tell you guys something. Our groom does not wear belt though. Our groom uses yellow suspenders, ladies and gentlemen, just because he's very stylish. But now, as a bad guy, when it's time for the after party at your wedding, you have to boogie down, you have to show your friends that you got it covered. So know how you are not going to sweat. But you guess what? That your wedding clothes that you think that when you wear it one time and you sweat on it and it ruins, it's never going to happen, because by the time you're off, you give your dry cleaners and you specifically tell them to use the WOW detergent to wash your clothes. All the sweat and all the stain is coming out of it, and then the clothes is going to keep on smelling fresh. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, is the beautiful bride in our wedding collection. There is no way that you'd have a wedding without the bride. You always have to save the best for last. And our beautiful bride today, our outfit is being modeled by Fina. Thank you very much, Fina. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Look at Fina. Everybody knows Fina now. Fina, the hype woman, Fina, the energy goddess. You get me? There's no how Fina would not want to boogie down on her own wedding. Because the wedding gown has a little bit of excesses every now and then. It's going to get uncomfortable after a while, and Fina definitely would sweat. Maybe the jealous ex of her new husband, or some envious friends might just want to stain her white. But trust me, with WOW multi-use detergent, there is no amount of stain that will come to Fina's white that will not wash off. And Fina, obviously she knows how to dance, so she's going to boogie it down. Trust me, no stain, everything is coming up. And even in a few years to come, Fina can save her wedding gown, because WOW multi-use also protects the fabric, and give it to her daughter and maybe even her granddaughters in the nearest future. Thank you very much, Fina. But then you know how it is now. We cannot just, I got you. I'm your fashion stylist. I got you. Nothing will happen to you. So ladies and gentlemen, just to have a quick recap, so we're not done, please. So we're going to have Shegs and Rachel come in, just to show you how it works.